Hey, what's up guys? It's Ninja Ed. Today we're going to be installing the Westin Automotive Mesa roof rack. Let's check it out. Alright, so in your box you're going to find 4 roof brackets that look like this. You're going to have 2 brackets that have Westin cut out, and you'll have 2 brackets that do not have Westin on the brackets. These Westin brackets that are cut out, you're going to want those one on each side on the back of the roof. You're also going to find 4 of these. These are all going to be the same. These brackets will get bolted to this, like so. And this is what's going to hold your sidebars on your roof rack. So in your hardware kit, you're going to want to find 4 of these. This is a M10 hex bolt, also a size 17. You're going to need 4 washers for each bolt. You're also going to find a total of 8 of these longer Allen head bolts. There are about 70 of these smaller Allen head bolts, but you want to make sure you find these longer ones for the side of these brackets. You will also need your lock washers and your regular washers. So to put these brackets together, I found it easier to do the bolt first. So you want to make sure that these 4 slots are in the up position, and go ahead and put the bolt through. And obviously you want to hand start these, okay? Then once that's done, you can go ahead and do the side with the Allen bolts. And remember, for these side bolts, you want to make sure you found those 8 longer Allen bolts. Add a lock washer, a washer, and you're going to find these serrated nuts. Alright, now you want to make sure you don't tighten these all the way down, because you're going to need to make some adjustments once the roof rack is all the way put together. So just have it nice and finger tight. That way you can make adjustments on top if you need to. But this is how your brackets should be put together. So we have the Westin bracket on the back side of the top. And now we'll place our plain bracket on the inner side of the top. So those brackets just slide in to those channels just like that. And then we'll move on to the next step. So to help identify which side is the driver's side roof rail and which side is the passenger side, you're going to want to find this cap here. So on the end of your roof rail, there's going to be a cap. This cap is going to be towards the back of the Bronco. Now from there, you want to make sure you find 2 channels on the inside of the roof rail. So you're going to have 2 channels. On the bottom you'll have 1 channel, and on the top you'll have 1 channel, and on the side you'll have another channel. Before you install your side rails onto your roof rack, you're going to have to put a total of 15 slide nuts into the top channel and a total of 5 into the bottom channel. You want to make sure you do this for both sides of your roof rack. 15 on the top channel, 5 on the bottom channel. So now we have 2 brackets on each side of the Bronco hardtop. Westin bracket towards the back, plain bracket towards the front. You want to make sure you grab all your hardware that's necessary. So we grabbed 8 total Allen bolts, 8 lock washers, 8 regular washers. So just remember, these are not bolted onto the roof. The way that these hold on is when both sides are on, and then you have your crossbars bolted together to hold these in place onto the roof. So be careful when you place these up on your roof and when you're putting the side rails onto your roof rack. All right, so now that you put all the slide nuts into your side rail and you have your 2 brackets on your hardtop, you're just gonna bolt these to the brackets. And again, just be careful, since these brackets are not bolted into the top, you're just gonna have to do your best to not move these while you bolt the side rail into place. So I put all my bolts here on top of my roof, and I aligned all my slide nuts to where the brackets are gonna be. And we're just gonna finger tight these bolts down. And once everything on the roof is done, we'll go back and tighten everything up. All right, so now that the driver and passenger side roof brackets and roof rails are on, we can go ahead and start mounting the center cross member brackets. All right, so this is what the inside of your roof rail should look like on the driver's side. You're gonna want 1 bracket on the very end. So you wanna make sure that 2 slide nuts were all the way towards the back for that cross bracket. Your roof bracket, another cross bracket, middle roof bracket, and then 3 more cross brackets. So each roof rail will have a total of 5 cross brackets. So you can see here that I left these 2 slide nuts at the end, and then I had 2 more here on the top channel and 2 on the bottom channel for the roof bracket itself. So you can take your Allen key here and slide that slide nut over to where it matches up with your bracket. And I just put these all the way at the end for now. And again, you just want to make sure that these are finger tight. That way you can make adjustments as needed at the end of your install. All right, so the next thing you're gonna want to do is unpack all of your cross members. You're gonna have a total of 5 cross members. You're gonna want to put slide nuts on each side. So you're gonna have 2 slide nuts on one side and 2 slide nuts on the other side. You're gonna wanna make sure that you do this for all 5 cross members. So you're gonna need a total of 20 Allen heads, lock washers, and flat washers, 10 on each side of your roof rack, and 2 for each crossbar. When you install your crossbars onto your side rails, you wanna make sure that the 2 channels are facing up and the flat side is facing down. And again, you're gonna need 2 slide nuts on each end of your crossbar, just like that. And now we can go ahead and install one of our crossbars. All right, so once you have your side rails on and your crossbars on, once you get to the front of the vehicle, you're gonna have to take these accessory ready caps off. Just push on the back on the top, and you should just be able to pull up on that cap, just like so. You wanna make sure you save this cap just in case you decide to put your roof back together to stock. You're gonna take out 2 10mm nuts. And then you can remove this plastic spacer. Once you have your accessory ready cap off, you're gonna go ahead and find your passenger side and your driver's side front roof mount and a spacer plate. So the passenger side, you'll have a notch on the right side. On the driver's side, you'll have a notch on the left side. And then for your spacer plate, you wanna make sure the felt side is down against the paint. Then you can put your front roof mount And you're gonna utilize the same nuts that you took off from factory. You wanna make sure that these are just finger tight right now. That way we can make adjustments if needed. So after you're done mounting the driver's side and passenger side front roof brackets, you want to make sure that you connect the side rail to your front roof brackets. This top T-channel will mount in with this Allen head here. And you want to make sure that you also have 2 more slide nuts on the end of your roof rails, so you can bolt in this top channel and then this bottom channel as well. So now that you have your front roof brackets attached to your side rails, you can go ahead and attach the front visor supplied by Westin. The nice thing about this visor is it's already pre-drilled for light accessories. You can add a light bar or you can do round lights across the visor. If you don't plan to use any light accessories on the front of the visor, Westin also sends a front visor cover to help with wind deflection, so you don't have a lot of wind noise. So for me, I won't be using the visor cover. I will be adding lights to my roof rack. To attach your front visor, it's just 3 bolts on each side of the roof bracket here. You're gonna look for these flat Allen heads. Again, 3 on each side, so 3 on the driver's side, 3 on the passenger side, and then you can add your light accessories across on these pre-drilled holes. Alright, so after you got your wind visor on, and if you added your lights, you can go ahead and tighten all the bolts on your roof rack and make sure everything's nice and aligned.